What's up? What's up, gang? Rose, SCA, Dragon Wolf, Buff Tech. Did you change your name to Buff Tech? Did Bart Tech change his name to Buff Tech? Remember, drink water and eat your veggies. You're gonna feel better. Sounds like something Veggie Beast would say. What to draw? What to draw? I want to draw a Pikachu. I feel like that's like a thing that all Pikachu artists should be, or any Pokemon artist should be drawing. Let's draw a simple Pikachu. Remember to drink water. Dang, the one channel that remembers Bartek and now it's changed. Oh, this is an interesting. No, too simple. Sleeping Pikachu? Time lapse. Record time lapse. Thank you for that. Hey, that's my Mew. What about that? Is that one? That one bean Pikachu. I don't know no Bartek. Who is this Bartek you're speaking of? What that bean Pikachu do? I feel like that would be a really easy one to do. Bean Pikachu, bean Pikachu. Jelly bean Pikachu. Flying Pikachu? Oh yeah, I guess this would be kind of a flying Pikachu. Let me see if I can just type in bean Pikachu. These are cute. Okay. Let's see, erase everything real quick. Let's see what a bean Pikachu would look like. Lori, what's going on? How are y'all doing? What are you drawing today? That my Pikachu, not a potato. Potato Pikachu? Where did that bean Pikachu go? Start with a basic bean size. Let's see. It's way too big of ears. The drawings. Just hyped all the drawings here are. What time is there now? Missions, can you draw Mega Sizer tomorrow? Maybe. I'll think about it. Still want other stuff to draw. Touchy little Pikachu. This probably should go up here. Shiny, what's going on, man? ET, what's going on, brother? Today is a great day so far, so let's talk about what box we are battling on Saturday morning, or even depending on where people are located. Interesting concept or topic. I know Heavy D just put in a purchase for Crimson Haze. So we're going to be doing a box opening for Heavy D this coming Saturday. He looks kind of sad. EDF, what's going on? 88. Okay. It's Dragon Wolf, aka Sizer here. Maybe that's why. What's on hand and what else is available? I'm talking about the Lori and ET battle. Mega's always available. Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia. There's probably some black and white, Black Bolt White Flare at the shop. I haven't been there. I might go there tomorrow. Depends. Depends on what everyone wants. Depending on what you want, actually. So, Savannah, what's going on, brother? I don't know what else is all available. I should have probably done that today to see what's available, but it was, I think, whatchamacallit? Where's Brown at? Probably like Brown. That'll work. That'll work. Does he have anything on the end of his tail? This Pika's adorable. Yeah, I'm just copying something off of off the interwebs. Let's try rendering my own own Pikachu. Darker yellow. What the? How did that leak through? Why is it doing that? Yo, Pro Spark, what's going on? What, the Dragon Wolf? It's Ultimate Dragon Wolf channel? Oh, interesting. Oh, it should be good. Maybe? Nope, forgot that one. There we go. That'll work. Let's go with some highlights. Let's try to brush. I'm gonna try to brush. Nope, let's try chalk. That's not a good yellow. Here, envelope 2 for demonstration purposes. It's Pikachu! I'll just calmly pull it open. Missions Proto usually uses the chainsaw for mail. Oh, damn. That's, bizarre? Going for two different ends there, Proto. Chainsaw for nails. Sheesh. Oh, that's why. Let's go with that. Let's see what happens here. Oh. That's right. Jeebus. Let's just erase this working and try again. Steady does it. God. For realsies? Whoa. I'm gonna do this over again. I am doing A-OK. How about yourself? File, save as Pikachu. Flying Pikachu? Save. Ah, this is the one I wanted to do. Out of context being Pikachu. almost like the other Beanie Pikachu. But this is really Beanie. Excuse me. Cute little effer, right? Short needle. What's up, Emmanuel? Gorochu? Nice thumbnail. How much you paid to commission that Mew? You like it? Holy moly. Bink. Oops. Ooh. So animation video from 3 years back, I see. 3D modeling and animation is my passion. Happy I do have a day job totally not related to art. Damn. He is practicing ballet. Practicing. Oops. Now I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Ooh, what is this? What in the poo? Ooh, interesting. Of course. Petition to add a belly skirt to that peacock. Oh damn, yeah, I did forget his tail. Sheesh. Of course I didn't record this one. Did I record this one? Sure did it. Never gonna remember. Nope. Whoa. How did I do that? What the heck? Whoops. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get my tools back. Where's my tools? Where's tools? How do I? There we go. Man. Feels kind of wonky. Please add more, obviously. Add more, obviously, if you have time. I think you could make some great intros for live streams. Ooh, this Pika gives me a vibe of the Southern Island cards. Southern Island cards. I do not know that one. Intensely round Pikachu from an official guide that something. Size of you know he needs reminders. This Pika gives me. Thanks, Rose, for sure. I was working on some art pieces for another YouTuber. I can't share those pieces until they officially reveal it to the viewers. I am planning to make an animation. Okay, then that's brave. Tentatively, but if you go to the Pokemon Center store, it may change. Kind of what Lori and I already agreed to. I just sent the money to you. Oh, shit. Did you now? Yes, you did. Gotcha. Cool deal. Yep, just got it. E.T. Alright, so we're doing a booster box battle between Lori and ET on Saturday, as well as Heavy D's Crimson Haze. Mega Brave between Lori and ET. Yep. That's going to be an interesting one. Video of explaining how I made those art pieces. Sorry guys, late break today, I think, but I agree with ET. Late break today? Okay, gotcha. ET and Lori, I don't know how you guys are going to decide to do it, but if you guys haven't looked at the, oh wait, let me pull it up for you guys so that you can see what is available. There it is. Those are the ones that are available. Let me know which one you would like to pick out. I didn't take into consideration 10% discount. Yeah, you totally forgot that. But it's okay. I'll take the extra tip. That is... Oh, that did not... yeah, I'm just going to ignore that real quick. Hopefully Lori didn't hear that. No, hey Alec, hey, what great timing. What great timing you have. Of course that'd be the first thing you said you would catch on to. Yep, I forgot the time lapse for this one. I would, wouldn't I? Let's see. Peekaboo. I wonder how this would turn out. Don't think you'd be able to tell what it is though. Unfortunately. Whoa. No. See that again. Oh, you want the tip back? Huh? helps with shipping. Do you think there will be any terrestrial festival or shiny treasure? No, definitely not. There is. I could probably order some off of the Korean Amazon, but that is going to be pricey. FYI. Let me take a look. See here. Let's see what shiny treasure is going for right now. Shiny treasure. Pokemon shiny treasures. Holy shit! God damn! Ugh. 87,000. Actually, 99,000. 99,000. Oh. Ooh, that's only if I get a discount. Ooh, Japanese shiny treasure going for 122,000. Yeah, I'd say around 90,000 right now. God damn, that is pricey. Korean Amazon, let's look at it. Yep, take a look see. It's going for 87,000 right now, 87.4. Good question, Dragon Wolf. What? What did he ask? I had Mandela effect when I thought Rose was a moderator on Mission's channel. Looked back at live VOD from almost 2 weeks ago and her nickname was Grey Indeed. What did Dragon Ball Missions? Do you have a favorite scary movie? Scary movie? I'm not too fond of scary movies, but if I had to choose, what's a good scary movie? It's not really scary per se, but I think I feel like I got the most jump scares out of it. And I would have to say Constantine. It's not a scary movie, but I did get the most jump scares out of it. Actual scary movie, maybe 13 Ghosts? Is it 13 Ghosts? What was a good scary movie? Is Saw considered a scary movie? Korean Amazon having a website like Amazon, I believe, not Amazon. Yep, it's called Coupon. 13 Ghosts is a great movie. What about Jaw? I don't like how. Why is this? I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, maybe I could just. Scream. Ooh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I haven't seen that one. I heard that was pretty good. I promised my wife I would go watch a scary movie with her, because I don't like watching scary movies, but she really wants to watch a scary movie for Halloween. The most scared I was when Man-Bat jump scare in the Arkham game. Any Arkham fans? I haven't played any of the Arkham fans. or games. I have seen Scream. Scream was okay. Ooh, Blair Witch Project. The ones that kind of freak me out are the ones that, like, Blair Witch Project was kind of one of them, but the Exorcism of Emily Rose, that one, kind of, yeah, wasn't a huge fan, but it was pretty creepy. I haven't seen It either. I don't like scary movies because they scare me. Understandable. Yo, Heavy D! We were just talking about your Crimson Haze. ET, Evie, and Lori are about to have a booster box battle. Oh, ET, Evie, have you guys, and Lori, have you decided which box you want to pick out? I'll put it aside so that we don't accidentally open it or something. Experiencing any ghost? Ooh, I got some ghost stories for you guys. I got some ghost stories for you. Should we save it for tomorrow? Oh wait, damn! I wonder if I'm gonna. Yeah, I should have done that. Let's see. What was one of the more creepier ghost stories? So so when I was stationed at Okinawa, Kadena Air Base, Okinawa, Japan. The building that I work in is believed to be haunted, right? Manager is here, I will be in and out. Okay, Shiny. The Korean contractors that we work with inside that building, they put salt by their door entrances to ward off evil spirits. And so I wasn't a believer. I didn't believe anything. I thought they were just doing that for a prank or a joke. But there was just one incident where we had to work a night shift. It was part of an exercise. There was about 4 or 5 of us. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of us. And we decided to play hide and go seek in that building. At nighttime, of all the times. And so we drew cards. Whoever drew the lowest card had to go find us while the rest of us hid. We took our cards. One of the guys got the low card while the 3 of us went to go hide. We hid throughout the whole building, right? One by one I could hear them, getting caught. I was like the second person caught. And then we were looking for the third person. And it was back by this dark area by the garage. And my buddy who thought he found him because he saw some chain links moving, and I saw it too. And so it's like I'm gonna call him. So he calls him, and then he sees we both see these lights like flashing behind these pile of chains, right? He's like, we got him. And then all of a sudden, the last guy that was hiding comes out the side door. It's like, why you call me? And we both look at each other and we're like, oh hell no. So we make a beeline straight back to the office. And we explain to everyone else what we saw and what we heard. And yeah, that was our ghost story. There's many more, but that was the simplest one I could think of. It was tentatively Brave, right? If I remember, did E.T. decide Brave? Yeah, I think Brave. I have chases in several sets, so up to E.T. Wants you guys to pick the number in box in the Brave, yeah. Just cover your phone with the pot and hit it rapidly with a spoon. Love me a good story time. Well, that's creepy, yeah. There's also this like cave somewhere out by one of the beaches, and my buddy went to go spelunking, sort of, just to check it out. And it was at nighttime. He was like shining a flashlight down there, and then all of a sudden he hears this whistling sound. It goes, and my buddy's like, "Hey, who's down there?" He was yelling and yelling, trying to see, you know, if anything was down there. Nothing happens. And then he shines his flashlight again, and he hears that whistling sound again. He goes, and he was like, "All right, I'm done," and he leaves. Next day, he tells us this story, and one of the Japanese MLCs was there. One of the contractors was there, and he was listening to the story. And then he was talking about, and my buddy was talking about the cave that he was about to go into. And then the contractor looks at him and he goes, and my buddy just froze. He's like, "How do you know that?" He's like, "Everyone knows it." And I was like, "Ooh, that's kind of creepy. I'm done with stories now. I'll send the payment in a bit." Oh, you talking about Brave, Sven? So yeah, that kind of gave me chills. Whew. Bam. Ooh. Yeah. So that was another story. Yep. So yeah, there's probably a lot of, you know, ghost stories around Okinawa because of, what was it, World War II? Yeah, it was. Everyone was just like, "What the fuck?" Like, "Oh hell no, oh hell no." Brave or Symphonia? Symphonia. Sorry, the pink side. Okay, number 22. Okay, 22 is up for grabs. There's 20. Oh, you guys can't see it. There's 22. I'm going to mark it for 7. There you go, Sabine. There's your lucky box. Hopefully, we'll get some good stuff out of here. Maybe pull that Gardevoir. What's your chase out of here, Sabine? And Lori and ET have to decide what's available. Let me go mark that off the thing. There we go. 22 is gone. Gardevoir SAR. What about art rare wise? My sibling loves plushies and collects them, displaying them when we were younger in a particular way. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Guys, one Friday night, like every weekend, we went to the beach, and we used to go Friday evening, come back Saturday morning, so we locked up and had a habit of closing all the room doors. I don't like where this is going. I swear, if any of those plushies moved, we returned our plushies were all set up on the floor in their room, door closed. Fuck. Fuck. I don't like those. I don't like those one bit. Oh. One of the craziest stories my buddy told me was very similar to that. Whoa. Very similar to that story. So my buddy had one of his buddies come over to have a sleepover. I think this was back in like his junior high school days or something. Elementary, junior high school. And my buddy warned my buddy, he's like, hey, my house is haunted. You still want to come over and sleep over? He's like, yeah, I don't believe in that shit. And so um, they were playing pool downstairs in the basement, and their basement is connected to the garage, and so they were playing pool, yada yada yada, um, and then they hear the garage door open, and so they go over to the garage to go say, hi to the dad. Um, Garage door never opened, and so they're like, I thought we both heard the garage door. And they're like, all right, screw that. Let's go upstairs and watch TV. And they go upstairs to go watch TV, try to calm down. Then they hear, you know how in pool you rack the balls and then you hit it to break it, right? They hear that, right, downstairs in the basement. It's like, oh, maybe Dad's home this time. And so they go downstairs, and on the pool table, they see all the balls lined up in a straight line. And my friend never went back to that friend's place ever again. Oof, that was creepy. Never experienced anything paranormal except one in a dark room. Quick light flash over the desk. Cord off. No chargers. Still don't know what it was. Yeah. There's usually an explanation for that. If there's like a window, like a car driving by or something like that. Or like, I don't know. I think they stopped being friends too because of that. So what you're saying is you're secretly a ghost. I don't think that's right. What if I was a ghost this whole time? You guys been talking to a ghost. If anybody, that would be Kev the Poke Ghost. Or if he was a ghost. Out the window I had like curtains that were solid, no light through, so blackout curtains. There was literally no reason for light to appear. I too have another story about light. Same thing. Kadena, Okinawa. We're working late at night. We were about to leave our office to another job site. My buddy, who works in a different section, right? He's never been to our office. It was his first time over at our place, or at our work center. And as we were driving off, we were in the back, in the trunk area, the bed of a truck. And all of a sudden, he's like, "Whoa!" And he looks up. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I just saw a green light just shoot up from the top of the building." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Drive faster." And yeah, he didn't know about our building being haunted or anything. And that was his first encounter of a ghost, supposedly. So that was fun. Not. Let's see what this looks like as an emoji. About the window? Yep, okay. That was Green Lantern going to space. Yep, straight out of our building. One of the guys at the shop was part of the Green Lantern Corps. Dragon Wolf. Yo, thanks for the $1. Shoo shoo! Just a thumbs up. That's all you wanted to do. Appreciate it. Love it. I didn't know we could love those. Or heart those. Where is... There it is. Anybody else got any good stories? Badges and emojis. Emojis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pika bean. Beep, beep. Oh wait. I gotta see if I can change that. I also used to see shadows passing the outside. Ooh, I hate shadows. I hate shadows. I really don't like shadows. I always seem to see like random shadows out of the corner of my eye. Just random. Oh, that's not gonna show very well. Let's see if we can put a white highlight. Save. Let's try this one more time. Yeah. Oh no. Nope. Hold on. Let's try that again. Nope. Wrong app. I didn't say anything. Oh. Slides are telling us to stop scaring them. Shit. Crap. Rotate. Make that square. Let's try this again. Same. Can't really tell. She gonna bust that door down just now. Emmanuel summoned her. What? I know who that random shadow in the corner of Mission's eyes. Yep. She'll, oh man. There's one time I got so pissed off at my wife. When we lived back in Texas, I had my little office area. The area is where I was sitting. My back is towards the staircase, right? And so she decides to scare prank me by coming up the stairs with her hair down, all in front of her. Like, oh, what was that movie called? The Ring? I think it was The Ring. And you know that feeling you have when like someone's like looking at you from a distance? Like you have that feeling like someone's watching you? I had that feeling. And I look over and she's like crouched down on the ground with her hair down. I wanted to punch her in the face so bad. So bad. There might be a clip of that somewhere. Buried in Twitch land. I personally don't like to speak about the thing I see. Ever since I was small, I could always see spirits. Nowadays, I pretend I don't see them because I'm scared they'll notice. I notice I can see them. Oof. Yeah, I don't like that. Are there evil spirits or like good spirits? I got in my first car accident 7 days after watching The Ring. That is pretty fucked up. Damn. What are the chances of that happening? The Grudge. That's what it was. It was a Grudge, not The Ring. I was talking about The Grudge, the Japanese version. But The Grudge, yes. Ooh. Oh yeah, and then she decided to prank me again. When I was done streaming. She was just waiting at the bottom of the stairs with her hair down again. That was fucked up. Really fucked up. One of the worst jump scares I had. Same place, back in Texas. I was streaming, and there's like a space between my desk and my monitors and the wall. Just enough for a kid to go back there, right? Because my daughter, was looking for something, and she asked my wife where it was, and she said, "Oh, go check on Daddy's desk. It might be on his desk." I knew none of this, right? So imagine, here's my two monitors right here, right? Imagine a tiny baby hand coming out from under the monitors, reaching for something on my desk. That was probably one of the creepiest things that has ever happened to me. It was, God. That sucked. That sucked so much. Worst things ever to happen. Might have pooped in my pants a little. Once when I was in college, my friend and myself was walking inside the campus at night. We were all alone. I was speaking to him for so long and then realized he wasn't listening and looking. Ooh, ooh, one of those. When I was small, I had an imaginary friend named Casper. One day, my mother found me on top of a really large cabinet. Impossible for a 4 or 5-year-old to climb. My mother asked how I got up there and had something behind and walking along with me. I called out to him and he didn't respond, so I turned back and met its eyes. I was scared to death. I told her Casper put him up there. Oof. 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 Keep on looking at the door. Missions you better be streamed 24 hours a day. No one's sleeping tonight. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about this right before. I mean, it's okay for you guys. You guys aren't sleeping for another 12 hours or so. I'm sleeping in about 10 minutes. It took me 2 minutes to realize it was just the hostel's pet dog. He just wanted to walk with us and my friend pranked me. Wow, that's so effed up. Pikachu forever. What's up, Lucky James? How you doing, man? Pika Pika. Here's the other one I just did a little while ago. Two beanie Pikachus. Well. 7:22 p.m. Oh. At least you have a few hours to recover, Emmanuel. I don't have any hours whatsoever. And if my wife is watching this, she's probably going to try and prank me now. So I'm not sleeping anymore. Cool. Cool. We'll suffer together. Yeah. Man, this was a bad idea. Damn. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. Hopefully. Hopefully. Did E.T. or Lori ever get back? Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Nope. I got my first one. What else? Give me simply brave. Yep. No, nothing. Okay. So that being just a dog disappointed me. That makes for a better. I mean, that'll kind of help me calm down a little bit. At least it wasn't something real. I mean, besides the dog being real, but something like a ghost or like some kind of demon or something. Ugh. All right, I think I think it's time to call it a night. God damn it! Oh fuck! I did not want to. Just had to start talking about ghost stories. Petty prank here now. I will never refill the sugar tea coffee. Time out for that story, however, being scared is real. Yep. I'm gonna have to hear that story, Rose. Sugar tea coffee? Pika Pika Pikachu! Pika Pika! Pikachu! Ooh. Oh. Pika Bean. I could kind of tell what it is. It's not showing. One last one. There's this abandoned house near my house that every time I walk by, I swear I see someone standing in a long walkway, but I know no one is there. That's great. Thanks for that. I can kind of tell what it is. chubby, chubby. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate that. Right before I log off. Cool. What in the cheap viewers streamboo.com/ban heterosexual heater YN17. Okay, did I spell that right? Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. 100%. Sorry, I didn't mean I wanted it to be actually a monster or something, but I also kind of did. No, it's okay. I'm glad it wasn't a monster or something. Next time, just come say hi and I'll cook you something nice. Nice. It was your fault. Oh my goodness. Good night, Dragon Wolf. Take care. I'm probably going to take off too. This was somewhat fun. Now I gotta think happy thoughts. Thanks for the scares. Traumatized in the stream. Only pretending to draw. Pika. Yeah. Pretended to draw. This is all I got done. Ballet Pikachu. Oh god. Oh god. That's so creepy, Rose. Oh my god. Alright guys. I'm gonna try to fall asleep now. And hopefully think of happy thoughts. Tomorrow's Halloween. Sleep well tonight. Thanks. I'll try. That was a good haunted stream. Should do another haunted stream tomorrow. What was that one book? Way back in the day. Back when I was a kid. Had a bunch of short stories, short scary stories, with a creepy drawings. No pranks, were all on edge. That's okay. If she does something, I'll tell you guys tomorrow about it. I'm just like half expecting her to bust through that door. Just have to show up and people will be scared. Can't wait, really? You want this to happen, don't you? Goosebumps? No, not Goosebumps. God, let me look it up real quick. I gotta look this up now. Scary stories to tell in the dark? Yep, scary stories to tell in the dark. Anybody remember that? Anybody old enough to remember that? Where are all my old folks at? Goosebumps was fun too. Goosebumps wasn't even really that scary. It was fun to read. 1981. Damn. Is that the first one? No, this one's the first one. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Alvin Schwartz. Remember Heavy D? Yeah. We grew up in a crazy generation. Access blocked. Okay. eBay. If you don't want to watch it, I think it is on Amazon Prime too. There's a movie? Scary stories to tell in the dark. When did this come out? $1991? That doesn't seem like. That doesn't seem right. Maybe it is. I don't know. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Do 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 do. Alright, don't look at scary stuff. Let's look at Happy Pikachu's. Alright, guys. Let's call it a night. Thank you guys. As always, much love. No scary stories. Deuces! Something has to be scarier and more real than that, than what I've experienced. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. D for us that don't read. Girl Pikachu. Yeah, that made it into a movie in 2019. Ah, okay. Good night, y'all. Have a good rest of your guys' day while I go poo up my pants before I go to sleep. Thanks, guys. Deuces!